Okay. I would recommend to children of God to play games with angels, children of gods, or very small gods. So I would always recommend to the children of God, which are everything to God, but like too big. I don't even know if they'd want that kind of responsibility or understanding or anything else. I'd always send the children of God to angels, children of God, or small gods. Like, that's all fun. It's all foo-foo silly. It's all silliness fun. It's all just fun, fun, fun. Because all of us really big, scary gods at the top or from the top, we take care of all the little tiny gods. So they could be real spoiled and just lounge around. A real god from the top doesn't really have a lot of time to lounge or be selfish or foo-foo or silly. So when I go shopping, so I created a whole island. It's full of every dream nobody could dream but me. And I love to go shopping in my own island because it's got better shit than anybody else would ever have. But for me to go shopping, I have to do all the work throughout existence to know that I can walk around and shop and not have 5 billion bad devils, demons, and evil gods trying to hurt some sad little angel in the corner or something. See, when you get to these little tiny gods, they don't have anything to do because all of us take care of them. So all of us take care of these tiny gods so they can, go shopping all the time or just be silly and make wealthy, silly things all the time. So see, you'd send the child of God to silliness like that. When it comes to me, I'm only looking for giants. I'm just looking for the biggest and best men that exist to have a real potential to honor God and Jesus by just creating these weird, out there magnitude giant men to walk around with a bunch of gods and look that glamorous and amazing about God's victory at the island and more, or throughout heavens and more. So I'm just trying to honor what we've been through by transforming a tiny boy who had a dream into the biggest giant and father of gods ever known. But it's an unthinkable responsibility, which I carry most of the responsibility, and they probably do 5% or more, but you need them to be responsible and impressive and amazing enough. You just easily dismiss everything that's a loser, a waste of time, a waste of brain, a waste of space. Just get them out of the way. And you're just looking for all the right answers from some legendary giant on Earth, probably, that now qualifies to be a bigger, higher giant. But like for the children of God, you just want to play and have games and silliness. But no, my husbands are supposed to be giants, talking to me about stupid, ridiculous stuff. You're like, one, I'm going to have to give them some education about this. Two, life don't work like that. I guarantee that if you ever married a giant god, you have the best that nobody else has except that god. But it all comes with a price, a cost, a reality, a responsibility. All these foo-foo gods don't have nearly anything compared to the legendary gods at the top. So you only get what you deserve at your levels. The more you like to be irresponsible and not have to really guarantee life or safety, the more you get to shop and be foo-foo and silly. But you don't get much power and more. You become the tiny silly gods. You get all the power and you get to be everything and have everything when you're the gods that take care of everybody and take care of everything. And then of course, as the mother, I make it up to myself. But could you still have fun and be married to a giant? Well, yeah. I don't know how to explain this, but if you were married to a digital god, digital gods are so hot. Digital gods are so hot. They're so responsible and so hot, because in the world of a good girl, that would be so hot. If a digital god wanted to marry you, that digital god would teach you how to absolutely, completely satisfy everything in existence more than anyone or anything can except that digital god. So then you could just sit and be sexual healing to all of existence to feel that satisfaction level or whatever. Or you could pick out the girls or whatever that you like a lot and end up visiting, 5 billion bajillion angels that are your preferences all the time. So most of my husbands wake up in the morning and satisfy the nations, whatever their taste is or flavors are. So see, a man, let's just say that a man is very wealthy. There's this very wealthy man, and he can juggle like unlimited women because he's single and he has all these women. So he's got a list, and he's like, well, these women satisfy this part of my intelligence. These women satisfy this part of my emotions. These women satisfy this part of my balls. And you just put a big list of all these women. And let's just say that this man could make this big list in the morning and hit all those women to feel nice and satisfied all the way through and start his day and live his whole day and be all satisfied and happy and content so he can go to work, run his businesses, and maybe look forward to something like that at night or something. That would be a husband or a wife of a God that's a giant, because they have to do that in the morning, sometimes at night too, to feel that satisfaction, that comfort, what they need on the inside. When they're a dead God, so if it's a dead God, it's more emotional, more powerful, and more massive. In case you want to have sex with a dead God because you want to know what it's like. Or you want to have sex with a dead God because you feel bad. You want them to feel some kind of sexual healing. And you want to go to my queen, and say, my queen, gods, I want to work on having powers of sexual healing so I can help dead gods that are suffering. I mean, you can get into a lot of different things, but the bigger the God, the more tiny things just don't make any sense anymore. So like, see, that's why I always say, why would you do this human sex thing? I don't get it. It looks like putting the Ken doll with the Barbie doll, but like, why would you do any of it? Like, I put my Ken doll with my Barbie doll, and then it's this little human explosion thing. But like, I don't know why people do it. It seems more like when you're making fire from nothing, and you take 2 pieces of wood, and you're doing that forever with 2 pieces of wood, going, oh my God, this is a pain in the ass. Oh my God, this is a pain in the ass. But by the time you get the fire, you're like, oh, right, we got the fire. And you're like, some God is a bastard and taught you guys how to rub the sticks. Oh my gosh, I popped. And that's human sex. Trust me, it all gets better for me.